Good morning, sunshine. How you doing? Welcome to Coffee Talk with your girl Olga. What's up? How you doing? I got my coffee. I'm in my little robe slash PJs. Hold on. So I know this is gonna sound so typical, like with the cat. The cat did eat the wire of my headset, and that's why I keep losing it and not hearing myself, making me think that you can't hear me. But yeah, so we're chilling out over here this morning, Glory. You have your cup of coffee? So you suggested that we do a coffee talk. This is me. It's pretty raw. Yeah. Washed my makeup off and all that. The eyes still have a little something on them. I left it that way just for you. And yeah, I typically wear glasses when I'm like doing work, driving. But I don't like the glare. And like even when I put the light in a certain way so that you don't see the glare, I kind of feel like it's still. All right. Lean back or sit back. What's up? Because, coffee talk is a whole different vibe. You're in the car. Are you in the car? You going to work? What are you doing? You probably, hey, if you are able to text me while you're driving, is that possible? Or no? Like you're supposed to not? It's not good. You know what I mean? So how you doing? How'd you wake up today? What do you do? What did you do? Did you eat? Did you have a coffee? Or are you having a coffee right now with me? So yeah, I'm thinking, why not? I get up every day. Why not do a coffee talk while I'm already having my coffee? And I'm going to take the moment. Ways to support my channel. Support me, support my channel. All your support goes into funding for me to get editors, producers. I need help, guys. So there's many ways to help me. You can join me on Locals, become a supporter. The link is in the description below. Or literally buy me a coffee. And the link is, and it's up to you. You can be anonymous. You can leave me a message. I can share it. Let me know how you want me to do it. I'm eternally grateful. How cool is this cup, huh? You can see the bottom of it. You guys ever seen cups like this? Trying to figure out. Because I guess as I bring it closer, then I don't know if that's actually worse for you because of the glare. Then all the way over here. Oh, how about that? Floating coffee. Yay, for those who can't see me. Well, for now, I'm not sure if I'm going to turn this into another podcast, like a separate podcast, Coffee Talk with Olga. It depends on you guys. It depends on how this is going to work. So I'm planning on coming on every day, 9 a.m. Eastern time, for like maybe a half hour, just to get everybody's morning started, my own started. And isn't that funny? My nose is red and I'm not sick. You guys see how my nose is red? I just started one. I was like, why is my nose red? It was, it hasn't been sunny. It can't be sunburn. I'm not sick. Isn't that weird? Oh, but it feels warm though. Guys, I get hot flashes. I wonder if it's just the coffee alone that's making me like that. Like when I drink hot soup. Yeah, no, actually, I do sometimes drink hot soup. Miso, broth. I love broth. Oh, how about this, guys? I hope you guys can hear this. So it's funny because I was thinking about what hashtags to put so people can find this, right? And, my mic is in the way, but if you can see, how about that? Welcome to the Central Perk. Don't you think it's appropriate? Listen, I do wake up this way. I'm a morning person. I used to think I was a night person because that's what everybody did when they were in college. It's like, oh, I'm a night owl. I don't know. Like, we're so cool. We party all night, which I did. And literally would stay up for days and go to work and go to school when I was in school. You know what I mean? But Yeah, ever since I was a kid, I would wake up. My family couldn't stand me. And if you know me, I'm one of six children. So total 8 with my parents. And yeah, I had the big mouth. I was annoying. To be nice about myself, I would say rambunctious. Energetic. But I woke everybody up every day. I was the first one up, and to this day, I'm still the same way. Even when I was in college doing the night owl hours, I am a morning person. I love the mornings. And like I said, ever since I was a kid, it doesn't even matter how tired I am. It's just great, You just got the whole day ahead of you to be like, okay, what am I going to do today? Like that whole thing where FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. I had that for years. I would say even most of my life. Thank God to some maturity, right? That I stopped that. But it transmuted into a different type of FOMO where it's like, if I don't get up, like there's no stories to be had. No things to be done. There's fun to be had, right? So once I get up, there's another story. And then the next time I see you, or the next time I see another friend, hey, what have you been up to? I haven't seen you a couple days. I haven't talked to you in a couple days. Oh my God, you're never going to believe who stopped by. Oh, and you know who called me? Oh my God. Oh yeah. You get it? You get it? Like, how do you not want to wake up and like, what's the day going to bring? So I'm thinking with a coffee talk, maybe, let's get to know each other more. Let's not talk that much about news and politics and culture and society, which is very important. But nah, when I start my day, I meditate. I make a coffee. It's a ritual for me. I look forward to it. I open all the curtains up, open the windows, get some fresh air in, And now I'm wearing this little outfit that was a gift. Thank you to you know who you are who gave it to me, if you're watching. Oh, did you notice too how the coffee grounds on the bottom? It's so cool, right? So cool. Yeah, so as the spring comes, you'll see my different outfits. I'm definitely going to be showing up as I really do in the morning. Again, if my skin is shining more than usual, it's because it's all natural right here. Coffee talk. Anyway, so when I was looking for the hashtags, going back, oh my God. And I was trying to think like what hashtags to put in everything so people can find me, like I said. And I don't even remember watching this clip, but I do remember that whole coffee talk skit on Saturday Night Live. And not that I'm but I remember, and it's funny because, if you watch me, if you've already followed me, or if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back, my love, and welcome to Coffee Talk. And Coffee Talk with me, Olga. What's up? So I couldn't believe it. I'm like, wait, they look familiar. And check this out. Tell me if this doesn't look familiar. Even if you never watched it, do these people look familiar? And of course, when you're watching and following me, what's a word I use a lot because it happens to me a lot? Like for real? It's in this video. Let's share this together. Check it out. And if you're listening in the car, you might have to crank up the volume for a second. What's up? Here we go. Ring a bell? Oh shit. Let me rewind. I may not play the whole thing, but just up into the 2 minutes in, that was all I needed.
Welcome to Coffee Talk with your host, Linda Richmond.
Welcome to Coffee Talk. I'm your host, Linda Richmond. First of all, I want to say happy birthday to my daughter, Robin. Happy birthday, Bubala. Okay, now, this show used to be hosted by my friend Paul Baldwin, but he developed spilkus in his Genectigazoink. So now he's in Boca Raton, Florida, recovering nicely. Thank you very much. This is my best friend, Liz Rosenberg.
Look familiar?
Linda,
Let
don't
me know in
talk
the live
to me.
chat if
I'm
you can.
having a
Let
bad
me know
hair day.
in the replay, in the chat.
By the way, this is my mother. She's visiting from Scottsdale.
Good morning, Cajun Gemini.
I live in Scottsdale. but still for my health. I have trouble with my woman's problem, and I'm gassy. But don't worry, I promised I wouldn't say anything. I'll just sit here in the dark like a dog.
Mama, no one wants to hear how gassy you were. You don't know the service I've had with this woman. Dr. Kevorkian, you can expect a call from me anytime.
Okay, now, this show is dedicated, as ever, to Barbara Joan Streisand. Yes.
We love her.
We love her. And of course, the big news, Prince of Tides. 7 Oscar nominations total, including Best Picture.
7.
But Barbara did
Good
not
morning,
get a
Miss Jo.
nomination for
the
Best
sunny emoji.
Director.
Long story short, I loved Prince of Tides. It was to die for.
I don't think this is funny.
And
It's
to
just
think
it's
a poor
I
little
relate
niece
to
guy
it very
from Brooklyn made this masterpiece, and she's not getting any recognition for it. I'm sorry, but I get a little choked up.
Please do not get me started.
Totally Nisho. Nisho wrote, back when SNL was watchable, exclamation. Absolutely. Amen. Yes, yes, yes. And again, I was never that into it. Like, I had friends that watched it every Saturday. But, you know, I remember meeting all these actors like, what's Seth Meyers? I forget it. Is that his name? What's his name again? I know, horrible. Austin Powers over here. Yeah, Mike Myers.
It's so unfair. Now I'm getting emotional. I'm a little verklempt.
You're
That's when I stopped it, and that's when I like shared it with you guys. Right? Because how many times do I say that? Anyway, like I said, when it happens to me on my lives at the Olga S. Pérez show, right? I'm like, I'm verklempt. Look, I'm verklempt. Look, guys, notice I'm not red today. You see, I'm telling you, the reaction videos, they get me. They get me way overworked because I'm already energetic and hyped up. And then the pressure's on, and it just goes to show you I'm an introvert. So for me, when he is saying, I'm verklempt. I just remember when this show was, or these skits were going on SNL in the 90s, I remember working and hearing that word for the first time from friends, North Jersey and New York. And I was working in North Jersey at the time. And I just remember thinking, I can relate to these people. It's just so funny. And then whenever I would use the word verklempt, people were like, what does that mean? I'm like, how do you not know what that means? It's like Joey Bag of Donuts. How do you not know Joey Bag of Donuts? Do you guys know Joey Bag of Donuts? Let me tell you that years later, I met someone who wrote a book about Joey Bag of Donuts. How crazy is that? And I remember having to explain in college when, I don't know what course it was, and here at Temple in Philadelphia, and I forget what course it was, and I don't know, but it had to do with something, either English or culture or something, or it's just a social, I really don't remember. But whatever class it was, the topic came up, and I said something about Joey Bag of Donuts, and a classmate raised her hand and is like, what's that? And I'm like, what do you mean you don't know Joey Bag of Donuts? And the whole class laughed, but everyone else was like, yeah, like, I don't think I know what it is. And some people were like, does that mean like a Guido, like, you know, a Dago, whatever? Like, and everybody laughed. Like, nobody got offended, nothing. And then I go, no, guys, for real. Like, yeah, you're good. The people were saying, you know, Dagos, but, you know, it's not supposed to be insulting. You know, Guido, you know what I mean? At least we didn't take it that way around in these neck of the woods. But yeah, so it was like Joey Bag of Donuts, but I knew that it had to do with this whole mafia club group and how they would give each other nicknames. And then like years later, after I had already mentioned that in the college class, I'm like, it's a real dude, right? But then somebody wrote a book on how exactly came, like, I don't know, I think another guy's name was like Joey Pistols. In fact, I still have the book. I would go get it right now, but I don't know if it would take me too long. I don't want to keep you guys in silence or waiting because I don't have anything else to play. Well, actually, I probably could continue to play this. You guys could watch this and I can go get the book. I could do that, right? Nah. All right. No problem. It's like I could hear you in my head already. But I'll get it for tomorrow's Coffee Talk. How about that? At least I'll show it to you guys. We'll read a little couple things in there. Super interesting. But yeah. It's like names back in the day. There was, the 15th, 16th century. Your last name was, or many of the times was, whatever your family did, like Johnny Carpenter, or Jessica the librarian, or that kind of a thing. And matter of fact, even my last name comes from that, from my father's family being in construction. That's not Perez. Okay, don't. That's another thing. Again, Pérez. That has to do with the Moors conquering Spain for 800 years. If you didn't know, any words that end up with Z is usually, that's all Arabic influence. But that's not my mother's full. Not her. That's her first last name, not her second last name. In Europe, especially in Spain, they use, or in Hispanic-speaking countries, especially, to add to addition, they use both last names, the father and the mother. Father first and the mother, but it's all written together. Anyway, how about this coffee talk and being verklempt? Who is with me? I got some more people watching. Maybe you're driving, you can't say anything. You can't text me. What's up? You can, guys, if you don't know, there's a voice memo option. You know what I mean? Where you're talking to your phone or the car and it types it up and then you just push send. You can even tell if you have an iPhone, I don't know about the Android, but you can even tell Siri to send. There's so many ways to interact thanks to modern technology. And guys, let me tell you something. I love coffee. It's not just buy me a coffee and that's the way you support me. And the link is in the description below, but it is really, truly an aphrodisiac for me. Just the smell alone. So this came up, and then I don't know. Should I get in a little drama this morning? Should I get into not drama, but like I wanted to mention this on yesterday's live. I could save it for tomorrow, but did you guys hear about the James Wood phone call that he had with Tucker Carlson with the whole Twitter files thing? Like, I'm just wondering if everyone's really finally really waking up. Not just waking up a little bit here and there. Really waking up to the discrimination that, and I'm not trying to defend Hollywood, but let's just share this. Okay. Just food for thought. How about this? Let's see. Hopefully you guys can hear it well. I fast forward a little bit so we can get straight into the James phone call. And the voice is telling of the truth that I can sense. Let me know how you guys feel about this phone call.
James Woods joins us now by phone. James Woods, are you there?
Yes, I am, Tucker. So nice to talk to you.
It's great to talk to you. I vaguely remember when your tweet was pulled down. You, of course, remember it. Did you suspect at the time it was pulled down at the direct request of the Democratic National Committee?
I'm not surprised at all. I'm shocked the way any other American would be if he were a target of a presidential candidate and a major political party. But here's why I'm not shocked, Tucker. You may be surprised to know that there was a lawsuit a while back. A woman accused me of saying that she gave a Nazi salute, and there was a whole bunch of stuff about it on Twitter, and I didn't. I actually asked, why would somebody say that about her? Without going into the details of that lawsuit, it turned out that the DNC was behind that. I won the lawsuit in federal court. It wasn't reported very much. I've been a target of these people for 6 years. They have destroyed my career. They have destroyed my livelihood. They've destroyed my faith in a country that my family has defended in the military since the Revolutionary War. I'm about to be inducted into Sons of the American Revolution, the Sons of the Revolution. I cannot. You're catching me a bit off guard because I literally just walked in the door, and my wife said, "Have you seen your phone?" I was at the firing range, believe it or not, practicing
Good
for
for you.
my rights under the Second Amendment, which I guess now that I don't have any First Amendment rights anymore, I'm glad that I still have some Second Amendment rights. I think the whole thing is astonishing. I'm for the first time in my life, honestly speechless.
Well, it is astonishing, and as you just pointed out, civil law is used extensively by the left to really crush people on the right. Alex Jones just had $1 billion settlement against him because he said something that he didn't hurt anybody. He said something people didn't like, and they wrecked his life, and the lives of many other people, and they tried to wreck yours. Is there some kind of legal or civil recourse that you would have against the people who violated your First Amendment rights?
I can guarantee you one thing, more than anything else you'll ever hear in your life. I will be getting a lawyer. I will be suing the Democratic National Committee no matter what, whether I win or lose. I am going to stand up for the rights that every American, not a so-called celebrity. I'm
Right.
not a celebrity. I'm hardly recognizable anymore because my career has been destroyed by these very people.
Welcome, Lau.
And I will sue,
See,
and I'm
Miss
hoping other
James,
people
is it-
will sue. And if it turns out there are a
Hold on.
lot of us on this list,
Seeing this James is a brave man. Hope he wins! Exclamation! Exclamation! Me too. Very inspirational. You can hear his angst, right? Right? Thank you. I'm so glad you hear that. And see, you can't tell me. I don't care whose side you think you're on, right? That you can't hear that, and that's inevitable that you wake up. You know, to the right thing. The truth. Good. Thank you for that. Cajun Gemini. Yep, gotta love him. I know, right? Not to mention he was always my favorite, so of course, it's like, oh, funny how the ones that were never my favorite, they're like assholes, like Alyssa Milano. It's funny how people are like, somebody save Kanye or yay. Somebody save Alyssa. I mean, oh, God. It's like, and as a woman, I'm like, please, girl, stop. She's desperate. And maybe to me, it's like, where's her publicist not telling her to shut up? She's fawning all over Elon Musk on Twitter, and then she turns around, talk about coffee talk. That's a little more something I don't care to get into, but hey, it is coffee talk, so this is, like spilling the tea, a little gossipy. But we'll get into that in a second. Let me finish playing this Tucker
where the
call
DNC
with James
targeted
White.
us, and I will quote the immortal words of Joseph Welch when he attacked Joe McCarthy for the enemies list he had. At long last, sir, have you no shame?
Yes.
President Biden, all of your stocky little operatives in the DNC who have targeted American citizens, have you, Mr. President, have all of you at last no shame?
Yeah. And of course, the answer is no, they don't have shame.
Yeah. So, yeah. Dan, guess what? So, one of the things I do every morning when I'm doing my coffee or tea, well, typically I have both. I start with tea and then I have my coffee. And that's why we're having coffee time with Olga at 9 o'clock. It's my true coffee time. I can't have coffee afternoon because I get way too hyper. I mean, like jumpy, like almost even borderline, like moody. Like it gets me in a bad mood. Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody pisses me off. I got no patience. So I have to have it early in the day. Oh, okay. So here we go. Wait. So I haven't watched this, but what I do is I go to, say, YouTube and one of the browsers, and I'll just be like, what's on the top news? And, they always push whatever they want. But again, I want to see everyone's side and how everyone portrays the so-called news. And I stand corrected for what I was said in my live yesterday about Trump. But it's funny how I said Trump fake or fake Trump. I think I started the description. And it's funny how it still is perfect to the fake of all the fake bullshit constantly. And more than ever, I feel it in my bones that everything's just a big show, one after the other, man. making us all spin. So I'm the first one to stand corrected, but here, let me screen share. Hold on, let me see this one. You see that? Can't stand this guy. Can't stand his face. Can't stand. I used to like him. I've been talking years ago. And then he turned into this little, honestly, a troll. I just don't. I can't. I don't feel anything good. Oh, what happened? Oh, God, I thought I lost you guys. Did you hear my mouse? I went click, and my screen went blank. Okay, I'm here. So I haven't watched this yet, so let's see. But the reason why I chose this is because of what I just said about Trump talking about getting rid of the Constitution. And, of course, I found out, thanks to your comments, that's why I love you guys. That's why I'm here. It's all about us. It's not just about me. And how that's not what he said. So I was curious when this just popped up on like, what's the top news for today on YouTube, on the boob tube. This came, so I haven't watched it, but it says, see, as the, I don't know if you guys can see, let me see if I can, I'm trying to enlarge it so you guys can see the title. You see the title? Watch the Republican lawmakers reacted to Trump's post to terminate Constitution. Let's see if this is another one of their bullshit. Let's see. Let's see, guys.
The president is once again asking who you're going to believe, me or your lying eyes. Once again, he is pretending he didn't say something absurd and absurdly dangerous for a once and possibly future president to say.
If he's lying, this shit should be illegal. The truth matters. That if it didn't matter, why would they lie? Why do they change everything? Why do they omit stuff? Just like when I shared that Trump wrote a post, announced, literally that's what they were saying, announced that, to get rid of the Constitution. Or no, that he wanted to get rid of the Constitution. That his plan was to that's how they put it out there. And it's like, no, he's just saying clearly, as I stood corrected, that no, if we're going to behave this way, then yeah, exactly. This is just.
Morning, he posted a rant of sorts on his social media site responding to the release.
We don't need you to, Cooperson, we don't need you to tell us that you did a rant. I thought you're a news person, CNN. I'm rewinding because let's fucking break this down for this glorious morning. Coffee Talk with Olga.
Absurd and absurdly dangerous for a once and possibly future president.
Again, and inciting. Then they'll be like, oh, Tucker Carlson or all these other people, they're inciting violence and Trump is inciting violence. What the fuck are you saying?
Is pretending he didn't say something absurd and absurdly dangerous for a once and possibly future president to say.
And guys, you know how much this guy makes? I think he's like the top paid period across the board. For doing what? Cutting his hair? Shaving his face? What the
As you've likely heard, early Saturday morning, he posted a rant of sorts on his social media site, responding to the release of internal Twitter emails from 2020.
On his social media that you're stalking.
About Hunter Biden's laptop and a New York Post story at the time. The relevant part reads, a massive fraud of this type and magnitude allows for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles.
So yeah, even like when I believe I shared exact post, when I was reading it and sharing it with you guys, what was coming out of my mouth afterwards didn't really, it actually basically said, oh, Trump wants to get rid of the Constitution. And that's just me, I guess, getting all hyper. But either way, here we are today. And either way, if you see me, I've done other videos about Trump on my other channel, and like I can tell you that this guy just talks. This is why a lot of people don't like him, because oh, he's crazy, he's dangerous. He does come up with some shit. His mouth goes off. He's not the greatest communicator in that sense. He's not filtered. He doesn't have the finesse. He's got this ego. He's all kinds of reasons. But he's got that personality. He's got that charisma nobody can take away, whether you like him or not. He does know how to deliver some stuff. And then when he comes up with stuff like this, like a massive fraud of this type, again, starting from the top. So with the revelation of a massive and widespread fraud and deception, these are all caps, massive, wide fraud, deception in caps, in working closely with big tech companies, the DNC and the Democratic Party, do you throw the presidential election results of 2020 out and declare the rightful winner, or do you have a new election? Question mark. A massive fraud of this type and magnitude allows for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution. Again, it's like, I'd be like, yo, Donald, please, sit down. Like, relax here. We don't have to be that, but I get it. If everyone else is being inflammatory, boom. They always make him act like he's the most inflammatory, the most exaggerating, the most out of there. But I don't blame him. He's also reacting to these assholes. Our great founders, in quote, did not want and would not condone false and fraudulent elections, exclamation. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. It doesn't matter what you think, whose side you're on. It's the truth. We do not have a system that's run properly. That's a fact. Period. Forget about words like, you stole the election. Stop. Period in the story. You're not getting real results based on our current system. And it's been that way for a while, okay? It's not the new ballots and stuff. It's been that way for a long time. And then the back doors with the whole Twitter files things. Yeah, you really think you're making your decisions? I mean, I've had friends, I've seen them during 2020 flip because based on what they were watching and reading on Twitter and all the social media. Literally believing that if they had voted for Trump, that there would be a civil war. What? Again. Okay, little weasel over here. Let's see.
Even those found in the Constitution. Now, a lot of reporters and commentators have substituted the verb suspend for terminate, but he didn't say suspend. He said, quote, allows for the termination. What pieces of the Constitution he would actually terminate, again, the verb that he...
Do you see what he's saying? That he would terminate. Did he say terminate? Let's go back. Did he say terminate? A massive fraud of this type of magnitude allows for the termination of all rules. Exactly. I can't. You see, guys? You see? That's it. I'm done. I'm done. This is like, I'm not getting verklempt. You're not worth it, little weasel. No way. No one can be like, oh, I love him. Really? Ugh. What do you guys think? Do you want me to continue letting him play? It's like 10 minutes long, this whole clip. I mean, you think there'll be anything good or interesting or anything we can pick or anything to empower ourselves during our coffee talk today? Let me know. I'm going to look at your live chat because I love you, baby. And good morning, sunshine. How you doing? Yeah, see. We're going to have to, this right here is the culmination, the end of our first live stream coffee talk with Olga ever. Let me know what you guys think about this, whether right here, right now in the live chat or in the replay. Make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share. Sharing is caring. Let's wake everybody up the right way with some love, baby. Who's out there giving love? Everyone's all, I'm right. Well, I'm wrong all the time. But you know what I'm right about? Being myself. Meaning that we're not supposed to be liked by everybody, right? But honestly, if you hate somebody that's a good person, you got problems. You know it too. And it's okay. I'm here to help. Anyway, we got to have fun. We got to start out the day this way. Life ain't that serious, man. There's going to be an end date to all of us. We don't know when, how, whatever. So how are we getting all huffy and puffy about stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, like, stay that way all day. That's why coffee talk matters, baby. That's right. Let's see. Who's with me still now at the top of the hour? I know, if you think, like, what's wrong with Olga? Why does she look different? Yeah, because this is au natural. You see this? You see the red nose? That particularly, I'm not sure. I feel like I got sunburned, but then I thought it was the hot coffee. But the nose is still red. I'm really confused. Maybe I'm going to get a big ass zit there. You never know. I'm feeling fine, though. I'm not sick. If I sound droggy, it's probably because it's in the morning. Let's see. Who's with me? Who did I miss? What? Cajun Gemini. She's there for a reason. Oh, I don't know if that's something you're talking to somebody else in the chat and I missed it. Or what's up? You know, sometimes I'm a little behind. Jim from Maryland. Good morning, Olga. Good morning, Jim. Great to see you. What's up? Let's see. Coffee Talk is a cool idea. Really? Thank you. Let's see. I'm going to come up every day at 9 o'clock for at least like around 30 minutes. I'm sorry. I just realized I'm out of creamer. Sad face. Chucky. You know, because of the way you spell it, Chucky, it's like, should I be like Chucky? Chucky. Or Chucky. Because it's, wait. Does it matter, or is there another Chucky and that's why you spelled it that way? Just curious. Welcome to Central Park. Coffee Talk, exclamation. Hola, Olga. Hope you're doing well today, smiley face. Hope you're doing well too, Chucky. And at the very least, if this video's made you smile, smash that like button. Absolutely. You know, everything matters. It's the small things that matter in life, guys. Not like, oh, this is spectacular. It's so entertaining. Oh, you know. I really almost came out really raw this morning. I was gonna leave my hair curlers in and stuff like that. I thought maybe you guys would appreciate it and I would take it off. Like, how raw do you want me for Coffee Talk? Hi, Jeff Prater, welcome. Good to see you. Good morning. Buongiorno, buenos dias. A. Cooper is involved. Oh, A. Cooper is involved with CIA. Absolutely. Yes. 100%. That's some sick shit that we have to, that we can't, we know now we've known. And now it's undebatable. Okay. CIA, FBI taken over. And we got to take this back. These five little honchos think they're going to rule us? The American soul, the American heart, we are that. The rest of the fuckers that sold out? Tucker's has the best ratings. Oh, really? I mean, I think I knew that, but I didn't know it was still that. Yeah, no, I did know that. Yeah. I guess, you guys are talking amongst yourselves? You talking amongst yourselves? And I'm a little late on the party over there in the live chat. What was it? Chucky, just tell the people you are wearing fuzzy slippers. Oh, no. No, Chucky, wait for this. Wait. But do not show your feet. There are people, if you know, you know. I hope I didn't. No, seriously. And like I said, this was a gift. This is something I would never buy. I'm a robe type of girl, okay? And nice robes too, not like the goofy, or not goofy, but yeah. No, I don't like the goofy stuff, and I don't like, the what is it, Mima or whatever. No, I like the real pretty. In fact, if I can get like the 1940s silk, I love just having a beautiful robe, beautiful texture and embroidery or lace or hand-painted kimono. You know what I mean? And even if it is a nice, fluffy, warm one, it has to be kind of like, what's his name from Playboy? Hugh Hefner. Anyway, but talk about feet there. I'm going to peace out with this. Do you want to see? This is a onesie, bro. This is a onesie. And I got to say, I would have never bought it. I love this gift. Got a hood and all. And I'm loving it. And the feet come off, but it's all together, but I can unzip the feet. How about that? And how about this little kind of winter wonderland or whatever this print is called? Would not be me. But you know what? Every gift I've ever gotten, I have used or worn or whatever it is. It's the way I roll. And it has kept me fresh, I think. You know what I mean? Not just with one certain style. I appreciate that. Anyway, well, I think it's time to go. It's time to go. We had our coffee. You feeling better? You feel the same? How you doing? After the coffee talk, not pre, post coffee talk. Let me know. Come back and give me your insight. Because, I wasn't trying to get political here, okay? And to talk about like I talk in my other show, or obviously the same channel, the Olga S show. But coffee talk, I really just want to talk to you guys, Shoot the shit, spill the tea. Hey, thank you, Cajun Gemini. By the way, I love the fact that you name yourself an astrological. Are you really, truly a Gemini? Oh, man. If you're into that, you might want to check out my other channel. It's featured somewhere down there in the description. It's also like featured as another channel in this channel. Whatever. It's just plain Olga S. Pérez. And I'm actually doing a live tomorrow. But we haven't decided. We decide every Wednesday when we go on at 10:30 a.m. over there. Who's in the news? And we are making our predictions based on the stars. I call it the weekly Starcast. And let's see what stars we're going to talk about tomorrow. Will it be, we'll see. I don't know. Will it be Trump? Nah, because I already said it. If you guys could know, if I was a genie in a bottle, what would be the question you would want answered for this week? Who in the news would you want answers from or predictions from? Clearly, I'm not going to do shit about this guy, this Cooper. But maybe Hunter Biden's laptop? We already know, right? But maybe I'll look into how's it going to come out. Well, I already looked at this stuff. And it's not going to be good because the truth always does come out. So it's definitely going to be everything. There is going to be a reckoning. FYI, I said it first. All right, guys. Oh, Chucky. Oh, did you watch it? I wonder if you've been watching this since the beginning today, live, or did you go back and watch that I shared that clip of Mike Myers was fantastic. Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. Back in the day. Good Canadian boy explanation. Yes. All right, guys. Until tomorrow. I'll see you. Coffee talk tomorrow. Oh boy. That's not about it. I got a real packed day tomorrow. I got coffee talk at 9 tomorrow here on this channel. Then I go to my other channel and do the weekly Starcast. And then with my guest and co-host Marissa. And then I'll be back here for the Olga S Show live at 12:30 Eastern time. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. Much love. And I'll talk to you soon.